Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day today. I am sitting in our new home. I have a ton of stuff to do today, but I thought I would sit down briefly and give you guys a life update. It has meant so much to me to see your comments coming through, asking where I am, please don't go, how's Xavier? It just means the world to me. I didn't have the intentions in the beginning of this year to not create any content. That's actually the exact opposite. 2020, unfortunately, had plans of its own. As we all know, it has been the most tiresome, challenging, stressful, emotional year of my life, and I've been through some stuff. I know that I obviously am not the only person going through this. Most of the challenges that Eric and myself have gone through this year have been self-induced, and what I mean by that is they're decisions we've made together. We've made more major life changes and had life events happen in this year than some people will have in their whole lifetime. And then a global pandemic happened on top of it. So it's all just been super challenging, and we're trying to navigate through it, use it as a learning experience, and create opportunities out of it. So I'm not going to get into crazy detail of things that have happened, because at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter. And I could talk for hours about it. I don't know what to cut off and what's, appropriate and what's not. So, basically in the beginning of the year, I was forced to quit my job, because, well, we'll just leave it at that. It was a scheduling issue with Xavier, and they forced me to resign. After that, Eric decided to quit his job. We were going to sell our house and then move down from New York to South Carolina to open up a business and live the American dream. Now, the great news about all that is it was going to be a great opportunity for me to create a whole bunch of content for you guys. And, well, none of that happened because we wound up living in a house. We were supposed to be living on our own. We lived in a house with 4 other adults and a child that was a month older than Xavier, and 4 dogs. So there was never a dull moment. There was never quiet. There was always people around, and that wasn't even the issue. The issue was I thought we were going to be living alone, and I wasn't about to film someone else's life. I didn't want their child to accidentally be in one of my videos. They didn't choose to do this. I did. And I just didn't feel that it was appropriate. I totally forgot. Eric and I got engaged. That happened before we moved down to South Carolina. So that's super exciting. I've been waiting 12 years for it. So I'm excited to say the least. So we moved in April, and then we moved back to New York at the end of July. Our house did sell. It was under contract. It was actually landlocked because of an easement agreement. It took forever to close. But because there was a contract on it, we could not move back into our house. So we moved in. My sister and her husband graciously welcomed us into their home. They have 2 girls and a dog, so it was just another full house. And same thing, they did not sign up for this. They're both working from home majority of the time because of the pandemic and, what's going on. And the girls were home most of the time too. Her older one is 5, and she has this hybrid learning schedule. So she only goes to school 2 days a week. So believe me, I wanted to document all of it, and I just couldn't. I could not infringe on their privacy or impose on their privacy. It just wasn't appropriate. So we get home in August, late July. August, Xavier turned 1. Worst birthday party ever. The weather was absolutely horrendous. I couldn't even put tablecloths outside. It was just so bad. But everyone who came, we love all of you. You guys made it all worth it. And then, what else happened? Oh, our Lexi. Okay, so that happened after. So Lexi, our white boxer, unfortunately passed away. It was absolutely devastating. We knew she was sick. She was sick the whole time we were down in South Carolina. She had a tumor in her nose or throat. We couldn't really find out where, because doing an exploration, like an endoscopy, could more than likely would have killed her. So that was absolutely devastating. I filmed this once before and was crying so hard during the Lexi section that I'm now having to redo it because we've lost both of our boxers within a year of one another, and it's just been devastating. And we still have Mr. Beefy, who we obviously adore and love. But it's really, really difficult to lose a member of your family. And then in September, Xavier had an orchiopexy done, which is a surgery to correct, he had an undescended testicle. So I'm the queen of surgeries. I've had so many surgeries. It's like, no big deal. Go in. I know what to expect. I know the recovery, like, no big deal. To have your Beef. Sorry, Beefy's on the floor. I don't know what he's doing. Dude. You all right? What a mess. Anyways, so waiting for your child to come out of surgery is literally the longest wait of your life. He was in there for 2 hours, and of course he did remarkably well. Like, I knew it would be fine, but still the weight of it is like excruciating. He was down for like 2 days. He recovered really, really well. He has 2 incisions. They both look great. And 2 days later, he was trying to climb over stuff. So everything was fine. The surgery went well. Everything took. It's still in place. Eric found a new job, which is amazing because it's for a great company, one that both of us have worked with in the past, and family company, great people. And I know not only is he going to help them a ton, but they're going to help him grow as well, and really be able to evolve into his career the way that he is meant to be. He has a lot more freedom than he's ever had before, which is what he needs because he's full of really, really great ideas. And then, so that happened. And then I decided to get my real estate license. So it took a while for me to go through the course before I could take the state exam. And I took the course. I passed their tests. I passed the state exam, which I just found out a couple days ago. So I'm super excited about that. I just have to apply and obtain my license. So I'm really excited for that. I love staging. I love decorating. I love all of it. I've always wanted to do this. I just couldn't. When I worked at the bank, it was a conflict of interest. And then when I worked in the auto industry, you literally had time for nothing else. So I'm really excited. I think it'll be the most perfect career for me with having Xavier and having the flexibility, but also be able to do the hobbies that I love as well. I feel like this year I have lost myself. I feel, and this isn't like a negative thing, this whole year has been, I feel like, fighting. And not fighting with Eric, but like just fighting to get through it. And it's been exhausting, and I haven't been able to paint at all, which is like just such a relaxing like therapy for me. I haven't been able to paint. I haven't been able to create content. I'm just packing and unpacking boxes, like literally all year long. That's what I've been doing and trying to somewhat organize our lives. I literally don't ever want to move again. This is exhausting and I'm tired, very tired. And then we bought our dream home, and this is not where we were planning on living. When we were looking for houses, which in this market, it's crazy right now. We wanted a 20-year home, a home that we could raise Xavier in. And this house is so much more than that. I truly think we will be here forever, and it makes me so happy. But it's hard because we're here now and we haven't closed yet. They allowed us to move in early. The home is only 2 years old. The guy who built it is a home builder, and he built it for himself. So everything is top notch. Like, just everything is so beautifully done. It needs nothing. I'm of course going to change paint colors and switch out some light fixtures and decorate it the way that I do. But it's hard because I want to like rush into all of it and like get it done, because we've been living with other people all year and their stuff and their things, and I need something to be mine. And even though this house is like, I need it to be my paint color. Like, it sounds so crazy, but it's just been, this year has been really tough. And, you know, but on the other hand, like, I don't need to rush in anything because the house is perfect. Like, it's so beautiful, and really nothing needs to be done. And everyone who's walked in so far has like said how stunning it is. So, because it is a ranch, we really can live here forever. It has a ton of potential as far as like the outside. There is a covered patio and a deck with a hot tub. Well, it's not really, I take that back. It's not really a deck. It's just like a stained concrete patio. And then there's a hot tub outside of our room. But we have like an acre, and there's so much room to do a little play area for Xavier, a nice big swing set. He loves to swing. And we're going to put a pool in because that's all Eric's ever wanted was a pool, and Xavier absolutely loves the water. So hopefully within the next year we can get all that stuff done and really not have to do any major projects. Like, that's what our last home was. Every year was tens of thousands of dollars just in projects that needed to be done. Like, the kitchen needed to be done, the bathroom needed to be done, like everything had to be done. All of the things we choose to do in this house are just going to be fun add-ons that are for us. So I'm so excited for this next chapter, and us finally being in this home will now create the opportunity for me to be able to create content again and to be able to paint and do the things that I really love to do. So again, things did not really work out this year the way that we anticipated that it would, but we really want to take all of what we've been through and use it as a learning experience, but also, again, create opportunities out of it. So I hope you guys can do the same. You know, the light at the end of the tunnel, like, we got to do something with it, right? So let's try to make something good out of it. So I hope you guys like this life update. I hope I didn't take too long. I really left so much out. But I wanted this to be short and sweet. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I promise there's going to be so much more content coming out. I hope you guys have the greatest day. Until next time, bye.